Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into the car market. Despite prices being lower than they've been in years, certain models are having trouble finding new homes. These are the 10 slowest selling used cars on the market right now. Let's get started. Buick Enclave and Chevy Blazer. First up, we have the Buick Enclave and its slightly less luxurious brother, the Chevy Blazer. Both are relatively new designs that just don't quite stack up against the competition. They're not bad cars, but there are better options out there. They sit on dealer lots for an average of between 64 and 66 days. Chrysler 300. Next, we have the Chrysler 300. This old-school, big-bodied American car isn't exactly a hot seller anymore. It felt outdated over 10 years ago, even after it got a facelift. With it taking an average of 64.7 days to change hands, it's not hard to see why. Land Rover, a brand known for its exceptional off-road capability, luxurious interiors, and incredible road manners, also makes the list. Their top-of-the-line Range Rover models idle on lots for an average of 68 days, while the Disco Sport takes 74. Tesla Model X. Tesla's flagship SUV, the Model X, hangs around unsold for 71.4 days on average. Electric cars in general are having more trouble selling than their gasoline hybrid-powered competitors, especially when you tack on a $70,000 asking price and build quality and reliability concerns. Ford Mustang Mach-E. The Ford Mustang Mach-E is sitting an average of 75 days on the lot. This model is caught in the middle of a big depreciation cycle and an even bigger identity crisis. With slow sales leading to plummeting prices, potential buyers are scared away because of how much their used Mach-E will depreciate once they bring it home. Buick Envision. Next up is the Buick Envision, the smaller, less powerful version of the not-so-great Encore. It's not a very big surprise that this car is having trouble selling. Tesla Model S. The car that takes the very longest to trade hands is the Tesla Model S. A used Model S sits an average of 88.3 days on the market, with an average listing price for a gently used one hovering around $65,000. It's easy to see why. Mazda Miata. Moving on to new cars, let's start with the Mazda Miata. They sit untouched, unappreciated, and unsold on dealer lots for an average of 107.3 days. But the Miata actually had a pretty good year last year, with nearly 9,000 new ones sold, which is a 45.4% increase over what it did the year before. Ford Mustang GT. The Ford Mustang GT is taking a beating this year, especially the enthusiast-focused GT trim, whose sales dipped by a staggering 68%. These new ponies stay in the stable for an average of 10.6 days before they're sold. Land Rover Discovery Sport. Just like the Land Rover Discovery Sport, if you can get a gently used one for over 20 grand off and the brand new one doesn't come with any meaningful updates or improvements, you'd go for the used one. Except people aren't even going for that since it made the list of worst selling used cars, Jeep Cherokee. Finally, the slowest moving new car in regards to sales is the Jeep Cherokee. Brand new Cherokees sit for almost 130 days, and on average they list for right around $39,000. It's a pretty depressing figure for an SUV with strong heritage. With 2023 being its final year, you'll probably see some brand new ones hanging around your local dealership for a few years to come. Sales for all Jeeps are taking a dive. In fact, under Stellantis' stewardship, it looks like Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, and Jeep are all slowing down, and that downward trend doesn't seem like it's going to stop anytime soon. Not just for Stellantis, but for the industry as a whole. And as much as I'd like to promise otherwise, this car crisis probably isn't ending anytime soon. Toyota Supra sales, they've dropped by nearly 50%. F-150 Lightning sales have absolutely tanked. 2024 is poised to make things even worse before one day, eventually, probably, things are going to get better. So make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more updates. Thanks for watching.